Yeah, they always say job hunting is a full-time occupation all by itself. And Lord knows that's all I'm doing is 8 hours a day on that day. I'm in internet all the time. Sound a little like your job search some days? First of all, stop. Yes, job search is hard work. You need to do a lot of it. You need to talk to a lot of human beings to find your job. You need to spend a little time on the internet, certainly, doing your research, finding your target organizations. But it is not a full work week, because if you make it a full work week, one, you're wasting a lot of time, and two, you're going to drive yourself crazy. So what do you do when you're between jobs and you really want to increase your value and maybe keep from driving yourself and your friends and family insane with how moody you've become? Start with activities that are going to be useful to you personally and can also be used to support your job search. Look at your skills. What do you need to polish, improve a little bit on to help make sure you're a great candidate? Then how do you do that? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of free stuff. Don't say to me, oh, Petra, I can't afford a $5,000 seminar. I understand that. But there's a lot of free stuff. There are webinars out there. There are books. You can do research. Oftentimes, you can find some things through the One Stop that you get your unemployment from. They may have classes that they can send you to that they'll pay for. So polish up your skills. Second thing is maybe you don't have skills that you really need. This is the modern world. We expect everybody to be pretty fluent in all Word and maybe even Excel and PowerPoint. How good are you? Maybe now is the time to really work on improving those skills. Or if you've never done them, to learning them from scratch. A lot of great videos online, a lot of stuff you can do at home. Add that new skill so that you can be comfortable talking about it. Then, maybe you're feeling, ugh, I just can't stand another minute of any of this. Get out and volunteer. Do something good that is a cause you care about. If you're out volunteering, you're going to be doing things that are better for your own mental health. And you just might meet somebody who can help your job search. Or you just might do something that adds to what you offer in your job search. There's a lot of people that got into management because they did some kind of leadership role in a nonprofit world, in a volunteer world, helping out at church, working with the Boy Scouts, whatever. So get out and volunteer. Good for you, good for your community, good for your job search. You might also think about the fact that you can try new things. Whenever I'm unemployed, I always think, oh, I can't do this, I got to work on my job search. But the reality is, I could go to that exhibit and learn something new down at the Smithsonian. I could go to a play. I could go to a free concert. There's a lot of things that I could do that would activate the creativity parts of my brain. Even when I don't have a job that's creative, that's good for your brain. It helps you to feel better, and it also helps you to make a better case for why you're a good employee, because it gives you new thoughts about your own background. Same is true for reading. Read about your career field. Read about things that are going on in the future that might affect your career field. But also read other things that just plain interest you. You never know when they will come into play. There's a lot of interviewers these days that ask people about what they've read recently. Do you want to be the person that says, well, Google Reader's going out of business, I haven't read anything recently? No. So, when you're trying to make yourself get through a long job search, think about the things that you can do to give yourself a break from the job search, but that will also add to your value and add to your ability to present a great you in an interview and not feel beaten down by rejection, beaten down by the process. But remember, through these activities what a valuable person you are and what you can contribute. All these activities will help. Get out there and try a few.